he's all shook up, and now the Marcells and Blue Moon.
Boom, 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 for dang a dang dang, for ding a dong ding, blue moon, moon, blue moon, dip 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 dip, moon, 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 blue moon, dip 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 dip, blue, blue moon, blue moon, dip 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 dip, boom.
I audibly laughed out loud the second the planetariums started singing as they were like opening. It was such a good time. And I liked bringing it in with other things too, like the satellite dishes becoming the backup singers, the satellite in the sky is helping out too. It was just a perfect little ode to the moon and a very cute concept. I liked like even the initial kind of like it gave me Little Shops of Horror vibes where like space is kind of taking over technology when it first shocks the radio. But it was very entertaining. I thought it was a very clever concept.
Surprisingly fun. You don't necessarily think that's going to be the vibe of the piece when it opens. It's an observatory, I believe, of very scientific and tightly wound people doing very serious work. So when the song breaks out, it's actually quite surprising. The animation makes it feel very fun, and there's actually a really great match between the song and what you're seeing on screen. You don't normally see the juxtaposition between these two concepts, which I felt made the piece a lot more original than I anticipated, and it just felt like a piece that wants you to feel like you're having a good time and does a good job at making you feel like you're having a good time. And there's a very sort of cosmic and grounded vibe that's balanced between the two, and a very sort of naturalistic and sort of not supernatural, but sort of highly imaginative vibe that makes the piece feel much bigger than it actually is. It ended up making me like the song as well as like the piece, which I guess is the ultimate point. So I really did enjoy this piece, and I thought it works well for lots of different type of people.
Just a great idea to why not do a music video for a classic song that never had an official music video, you know? Great idea, you know? It's like you want to create some animation that people want to watch, you know, engage them with a wonderful classic song. The way we synced to this and the visuals with it, you know, with the telescopes singing along, and it was just wonderful. I love how it was all, yeah, it was all space age with satellites and telescopes and all this, and you know, obviously it fits with the song, but it was just so funny and quirky and silly and amazing, and I absolutely loved it. And you know, a great song to pick, by the way, one of my favorite old rock and roll songs. And I actually forgotten it was written by Rodgers and Hart, which is interesting. I caught that in the credits. So yeah, it's a old standard. It's been around for a very long time, probably close to 100 years at this point, and now we've got a CG animated space age music video to go with this. So this is very special.
And they took a classic song and gave it sort of a new age spin by using, you know, the animation. It's set on an actual moon, and you have the telescopes and the satellites and the stars are all singing the song to one another. It was playful. It was ironic. I enjoyed it for sure.
I love how the towers, satellite, and dishes start crooning and moving with the awesome song Blue Moon. Very fitting tune for this sci-fi flick. I also enjoyed the outer space scenes and the split screen effect. Hilarious ending as the two men are totally shocked by what just happened.
I loved the realistic animation, the graphic, how everything kind of looked like what it should look like. And the fact that the objects and the buildings were singing, I just thought that made it really joyful. And the song in itself, how can you not kind of get into the vibe of that? It's such a happy song. I loved everything about this. I thought that they did a great job, and especially it made me chuckle at the end how both of the guys kind of looked at each other like, did that just actually happen?
I found the song to be really catchy, and I loved the world of the animation and the way that it unfolded. And we have like a narrative arc. I was really drawn to it. I thought it was also humorous in certain parts, and I definitely could see it even as like a musical sequence in a larger animation series or film. similar to like little toaster dance in song sequences. It was just really, really great, and I enjoyed it.